Hey guys, Dr.NostalgiaGamer here again. Today I'm going to be doing another review video for another NES game. Today I'm going to be doing Blaster Master by Sunsoft. This game is a lot of fun. It's a game I actually just recently picked up, which you can see if you'll watch my most recent pickup video. I'd never played it before, and I never really learned a lot about it, and a lot of people say this about it, but they call it a hidden gem on the NES. This game is loads of fun. The controls are great. The storyline's really interesting and cool. It's just a really good game. I'm excited to be able to do a review of it. I'm excited I was able to pick it up. So, alright, there's the game. I'm excited. Let's get started. Alright, so just before we get started, just like in my last review video, I'm going to read you a little bit of the history behind this game. So Blaster Master is a platform run-and-gun video game released by Sunsoft for NES. It is a localized version of the Japanese Famicom game called Cho Wakusei Senki Metafight. Sorry if I obliterated that. In English, it stands for Super Planetary War Records Metafight, or also called Metafight, which was released in 1988. Let's see. The game features a character named Jason who follows his pet frog named Fred, very interesting, down a hole in the middle of the earth. His pet frog, Fred, finds a radioactive substance that causes him to morph. Jason then finds a tank underneath the earth that has been designed to battle radioactive mutants found underneath the earth. So in order to get your frog back, Jason chases these creatures through this underground world underneath Earth, and controls the tank, which is named Sophia the Third, through 8 levels of gameplay to find Fred and defeat the mutants and their leader, the Plutonium Boss. Let's see. The game was, just like how I said before, the game was praised for how smooth of controls it had. The level design was awesome. It was detailed, clean graphics. The music was great. It's difficult and has no passwords or save points, but it was an awesome game. Alright guys, so let's get started. Alright guys, let's get started. I'm excited. Left 2. That's interesting that that's the way that it does your live. So, like I said, controls are really smooth in this game. Left, right, up, down. You can shoot up. B is your fire button. The other cool thing I like about this game, it actually took me a while to realize this, but you can get out of the tank and play just as Jason. You do this by pushing the select button. You can see you can pop out of it and you play as little blaster man. And then you enter back in the tank by pushing select. So those are the mutants that you have to fight. The P stands for power-ups. Those give you your power back when you're fighting. So now I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit. Like I said, this is a really fun game. I really like it. The earth actually hurts you. That little like wiry stuff down at the bottom that looks like grass. Apparently it's not grass because it causes damage to your ship. Oops. Okay, so that's one of the things I don't like about this game, is that the ground, if you fall, it's your toast. That's it. One thing that's nice about this game that's different from a lot of games in this era of gaming is the fact that there isn't knockback. So when you get hit, you don't get knocked back 10 feet, which would be really bad for these types of levels where it requires precise jumping. got through the first part. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Like I said, this game is known for being pretty difficult, so if I suck at it, I'm going to blame it on that. Love the mechanics of this game. The game does tend to run a little bit slow, but I think it's just because this game was pretty graphically impressive for the NES era games. So I think that it had a lot going for it, and I think that made it a little bit more difficult to make this game more playable on the system. So let's see. Alright, so this is an example of a time where you can hop out of your vehicle and you can go down the ladder. And killing enemies with the plane as Jason is much harder than it is with your guy. So this game's weird because instead of most places you push up to go into a building, in this game you push down. Now this is one of my favorite parts about this whole game, is the fact that the game seamlessly changes from a side-scrolling action shooter game where you play as a vehicle to a top-down shooter, top-down sort of adventure shooter game. And I think that's really cool. And I believe your gun has upgrades in this game. That's what that little gun bar is off to the left. You can see my gun bar went up there. I think that's because I'm gaining upgrades from finding stuff throughout the mission. That's it. I don't think there's anything left in this level. I think that's the only thing in this level. There's even water in this game. Like I said, this game's got everything you could want out of a game like this. You can't shoot down. That's kind of annoying because you do occasionally get enemies that are below you, and that stinks. So, alright. There's Jason again here. I believe this is the boss fight. Let's see. One thing about this game I do not like is that the enemies get underneath your feet and then you can't shoot them. That is kind of annoying that they were designed to aim that way. There's a lot of like mini bosses in the game where you'll come across like I said, just like mini versions of bosses. So, well, they're a little bit harder to kill than the average enemy. They'll take a bunch of hits. Like this is like a mini boss. These guys. Sometimes sometimes the 3D-ness of this game gets in the way a little bit of the playability. It's a little hard to get in there just right now. I believe this is a boss. Yeah, this is the first boss, so pretty cool first boss battle. You're fighting the giant brain, I think, is what it's supposed to be. You can see that there's these like balls floating around it. It's a pretty easy boss fight, though. Alright, and see, after every boss fight, you get an upgrade for your Sophia the Third ship that gives you some kind of benefit in the next round. So that was it for that level. Cool. So now you can see that I've got a weapon upgrade too. So my cannon shoots better. So let me go to the menu. You can see that I've got hyper cannon or whatever it's called listed. And I also have these little weapons at the bottom that you can activate. You just hover over it, hit enter, and when you push down and B, it'll fire some kind of special weapon. I'm gonna actually go and use the cannon, the triple cannon shooter. This one, it's like they're like. Let's see. Yeah, it just shoots cannons, so that's kind of interesting. I actually like this one the most. Those are homing cannons. This one shoots electricity into the ground, and I think anything touching the ground gets zapped. This just shoots three cannons. So, all right, get out. One thing I do not like about this game is the underwater. The fact that the ship is difficult to get out once you've gotten it in. It's not easy to get Sophia the Third out of this area once you've gotten her into it. That's sort of lame in my opinion. That they made it it's kind of so the game in general isn't too much of a sort of a puzzle game, but the getting out of the water part is a puzzle game essentially. So. Let's see. There we go. You'll notice the enemies are a little bit more difficult, a little bit easier to kill now with this power upgrade. Instead of it taking you two shots, I believe it only takes one to take out enemies now. Yeah, you can see that the are a little bit easier to take out now. There we go. Ah, now we're in stage 2. Cool. Whoa, the game just got much harder. Oh, let me switch weapons. Let me go to the electricity. Shit. God! The game just got so much harder just because of those little things alone. Hopefully I can get decently far in it. Just skip past all those idiots. So now we're in kind of like almost like it almost reminds me of like a Castlevania or maybe the Mario castle for boss fights with Bowser from the original Super Mario Brothers. Or Super Mario, I guess you should say. Super Mario World. Oh, so now we've got lava. Interesting. Metal worms or something like that. I don't understand. try again. There we go. Next area. Oh, shoot. Kind of blend into the ground, don't they? So, it's oftentimes in these levels, they have at least one of the top-down levels where literally the only thing that you do in the whole level is, like, basically collect, collect, like, health and stuff like that. Oh, shoot. One nice part about this game, too, is that when you take damage, it's not something that you can't take additional damage. You pretty much only take damage from one enemy at a time. Like it's not like some games where you can get hurt by the same enemy 2 or 3 times. Let's see if I can use my electricity lightning here. Yeah, that worked well. There we go. Sometimes it's hard to see the doorways in this game. Whoa, whoa, I didn't realize those were spikes. Let's just skip it. Let's do that. Oh my gosh, what the hell's happening? Oh man. Oh shoot, it's like a maze. Oh man. Here we went the wrong way. There we go. Made it to the second boss. Let's see what we got here. Giant crab thing. Oh crap. Oh man, it's slow. The game's slowing down a lot. My controls are really slow. Oh, there I go. Dead. Alright, let's try again. Hope I don't get a game over. Man, this boss is like 10 times harder than the other one. Ah, crap. Shit. I have to start from the beginning again. Gosh, dang it. There we go. Alright, back to the boss again. Hopefully I can manage it this time without a game over. Why does my health drain so fast? Ah, man! Ah! Shit. Alright, well, I think that's it for this episode. I don't think I can go any further. That was a... Man, that's a hard-ass boss, dude. Second level, I can't beat it, man. That's really shitty. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I had a lot of fun shooting it, other than that annoying-ass last boss. Sorry I couldn't beat it, guys. Maybe I'll try a video soon. Maybe I'll get some practice in and try it again. But hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys next time.